And welcome to Chiminey Tales. I'm the storyteller. Thank you for joining me by the light of a full moon and the glow of a cozy fire. Ever since Prometheus gave mankind the gift of fire, they have been telling tales. It has been the spark of imagination ever since shadows first danced amongst the cave walls. When the fire is lit, you will witness a series of tales from the bizarre, to the macabre, to the outright horrific. Because a tale takes many roads to reach its destination, and some destinations end where they start. Tonight's tale is called The End of the World. It is a Lakota folktale. Somewhere at a place where the prairie and the Makasicha, the Badlands, meet, there is a hidden cave. Not for a long, long time has anyone been able to find it. Even now, with so many highways, cars, and tourists, no one has discovered this cave. In it lives a woman so old that her face looks like a shriveled up walnut. She is dressed in rawhide, the way people used to be before the white man came. She has been sitting there for 1,000 years or more, working on a blanket strip for her buffalo robe. She is making the strip out of dyed porcupine quills, the way our ancestors did before white traders brought glass beads to this turtle continent. Resting beside her, licking his paws, watching her all the time, is Shunkasapa, a huge black dog. His eyes never wander from the old woman, whose teeth are worn flat, worn down to little stumps. She has used them to flatten so many porcupine quills. A few steps from where the old woman sits, working on her blanket strip, a huge fire is kept going. She lit this fire 1,000 or more years ago, and has kept it alive ever since. Over the fire hangs a big earthen pot, the kind some indigenous people used to make before the white man came with his kettles of iron. Inside the big pot, Woshapi is boiling and bubbling. Woshapi is berry soup. Good and sweet and red. That soup has been boiling in the pot for a long, long time, ever since the fire was lit. Every now and then the old woman gets up to stir the Woshapi in the huge earthen pot. She is so old and feeble that it takes her a while to get up and hobble over to the fire. The moment her back is turned, Shunkasapa starts pulling the porcupine quills out of her blanket strip. This way, she never makes any progress, and our quill work remains forever unfinished. The Lahota people used to say that if the old woman ever finishes her blanket strip, then at the very moment she threads the last porcupine quill to complete the design, the world will come to an end. Well, nothing gained, nothing lost from the quill being tossed. But thank the gods we have Shonkosapa to save our souls from the coals. Until the fire is lit again, and we have another tale to tell, please try and sleep well.